wonderful people. Welcome to the Somatic Psychologist. My name is Melanie. I'm a psychologist, psycho and trauma therapist. On this channel, I'm doing somatic embodiment exercises where we learn how to regulate our nervous system, but also to embody emotions. So how to hold negative emotions better so we can better release them, but also to create more of a vessel for positive emotions. So today, I'd love to do an exercise with you when you find it hard to find peace, when you find it hard to find rest or sleep, when you've been working so hard and you're so busy and you're physically exhausted. However, your body is so activated and there's so much energy going to your body and there's so many thoughts in your mind racing, and you find it hard to find that rest and peace that you so need. So what I want you to do first is find a comfortable place and take some moments to arrive. So notice that you're sitting comfortably, having something to rest your back on, that you're feeling warm and cozy. Ideally with your feet on the ground. And turn your attention inwards, letting all the things of your daily life just be in this moment, passing by, of no significance. And checking in with how your body is feeling at this point. If there's lots of energy flowing through your body, or if you're feeling tired and stiff in places. Just observing, just noticing. And simply acknowledging that you're taking this moment to do a bit of self-care despite all the things going on in your life. And now from that place, I want you to go to that sensation where you've been working so hard. Your body feels so tired and exhausted. And it's impossible for you to find some rest, some peacefulness. Go to that feeling. And maybe you notice energy coming up, or even more energy coming up. If possible, feel your feet on the ground, just being aware of their presence and noticing their weight on the floor. You can also touch your sides, slightly above your navel, and stay with that sensation. that feeling of being exhausted, being tired, but finding it so hard to find rest. Oof. And if this feeling could just make a sound in this moment, what kind of sound would it be? Maybe sound of just simple exhaustion, like a sigh, like a tired sigh. Really do that sound, really embody that sound. And maybe think about what words this sound would say to you in that moment. What kind of words would they say to you? Maybe something like, I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Whatever your words might be, really feel that exhaustion, that tiredness in your body, and make that sound again. And now, from that place, I want you to think of a situation where you had the best sleep, where you just slept so deeply, so restfully, and you woke so relaxed and rested and blissful. If you could just go to that feeling. You can also use your hands and touch your shoulders or upper arms, like either here or here. Just holding yourself. And think of that moment where you had this amazing sleep and you felt so rested. Think of that moment when you felt so rested, so relaxed, so peaceful. And maybe you can already notice changes in your body. And maybe you can already notice changes in your body. Like areas being warm, almost moving like water, or energy prickling. However you would describe that sensation. Where in the body can you feel it? This being rested, being so relaxed. And maybe you can also notice changes in your posture a bit. Things feeling a bit looser and lighter. Notice these changes. If you could associate a color with this feeling of being rested, being relaxed. What kind of color do you see? If it's too hard to keep your hands up here on your shoulders or upper arms, you can also put them on next to your hips, on your lower belly. And stay with that feeling of waking up and just being so relaxed and at peace. Where in the body can you feel it the strongest? Is there one place? Or is it more of an all-over feeling? And if it is in one place, if this feeling could expand a bit more into other parts of your body, where would it expand to? And now, I want us to pendulate a bit. So now we're at this feeling of being so relaxed and rested. If you could just pendulate over to that exhaustion again, and then come back again. Notice what is happening if you pendulate between these two feelings, states. So, coming from a place of being rested, back to that feeling of being so exhausted and tired, and feeling that electricity again, or that tightness in your body. And then going back again to that feeling when you are rested. You just slept for such a long time and just feel relaxed, peaceful. Try to, pendulate a bit. See what's happening. Do you find it easier to stay in your tiredness or in your exhaustion? Or is it easier to come back to this feeling of being rested and relaxed? Simply notice when you're pendulating between these two feelings. And now staying with that relaxation, that feeling of being rested. If there would be a sound expressing that feeling, what kind of sound would it be? maybe something like a yawn, just after you woke up. Do that yawn, or hear that yawn in your head, that happy sound when you just wake up after a restful night and you're stretching yourself. Yeah, you can also stretch yourself in that moment. And make that yawn. And now we're slowly coming back to our place, taking some moments to orientate ourselves, arriving back in our reality. Observing what has changed since we started that exercise. How are you feeling now? After having expanded that tiredness and exhaustion, and having ended now with this feeling of relaxation. What's changed for you? And from this relaxed state, I'm going to send you off into your day, into your night. It was super lovely having you here, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.